This is the lecture 2 of our course Lead Generation on a Budget. Get new customers without big ad spend. If you are a new entrepreneur and business owner who are just starting out with their business, then this course is a great start. You can watch this course for free on YouTube, and you can watch this course without any ads on my NAS.io community. You can find the link in my channel about and pin comment. Now, for this video, for this lecture, we're going to discuss how to master audience research for lead magnets. Let's start. Before creating a lead magnet, you need to understand your audience true pain points. This is what makes audience research so important. It's the foundation for everything that follows. If you do not know what they are struggling with, you're essentially guessing. It's very important to know what your audience is struggling with, what your target customers are struggling with. And most probably your product is around that. So that's simple. Your product is solving a pain point, and that's what your lead magnet is going to do as well. Most probably, in most of the cases. That's what you need to know. If you know this, then good. Higher conversion rates, attract qualified leads who need your offer. Do not try to sell your product to everyone, only to those who qualify. This reduces your credibility and your value and a lot of things, and waste a lot of time. Sell only to those who are qualified. For example, if your target audience is small business owners, you need to research their common challenges like poor cash flow, lack of time, or marketing struggles. That's how you have a qualified lead with a pain point. And how to build trust, you need to demonstrate understanding of audience challenges. You need to show them, okay, this is your challenge. I know it effectively. Why? Maybe because I have gone through this, or I have already helped a lot of people gone through this. So that's what you need to do in order to build your trust. And lead magnets does this job perfectly. The more you understand your audience, the better your lead magnet will serve their needs and in turn your business goals. So, where to start your research? Now that we understand why audience research is crucial, let's talk about where to start. There are several effective methods to dive deep into your target audience or customers' need. Surveys. Surveys are a great way to ask direct questions to your audience. You can use platforms like Google Forms or Typeform to gather specific feedback. Or a pro tip, go to communities, WhatsApp group or Facebook group, LinkedIn group, and just ask questions to people there. And that's a free service. If you see, if you're going for Google Forms or these thing, then it's quite expensive, and you're promoting it all. So you can just go with the free idea and do your surveys on public groups, or you can just refer to other people's surveys who are doing the same surveys. Like, you want to know how many people like this, and there is another person who have already surveyed this, so you can refer to that data as well. Interviews. Conducting one-on-one interviews or focus groups can provide deeper insights into your audience, motivation, challenges, and desires. Of course, this can only be done if you are selling a high-ticket product, because if you're selling a low-ticket product, then doing interviews isn't worth it, because everyone has their different perspective for a low-ticket product. So if you're doing a high-ticket product, then doing interviews, like asking to your friends, neighbors, or your potential customers who are in your friend list or in your contact list, asking them, interviewing them, asking some of the asking some questions to them, getting the data which you require. Third one, and the best one, competitor analysis. If you think that you do not have a competitor, you're most probably wrong. You do have a competitor, you just do not know it yet. In the most cases, there are some cases in which you may not have a competitor, and if that's the case, congratulations to you. But I like you, like the few people of you who do not have a competitor. Most of us have competitors, and you need to analyze them. Researching your competitors can reveal what's missing in their offerings and show you where you can add value. This is like part of SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. This is not The concept to discuss in this lecture, we will discuss in some other lecture or video on YouTube channel. You should start with broad research and then narrow it down to specifics. For instance, if you see competitors offering a guide on social media marketing, but your audience keeps asking about email marketing, that's an opportunity to fill a gap. You got the idea. Social media is one of the best places to tap into real-time discussions about your audience real pain point. Let's talk about how to use these platforms to gather insights. Comment section. This is amazing place about to get to know about your target customers. Analyze the discussion on your post, on your competitors' post, on similar businesses post, and you will get to know everything about your audience. There's everything on social media which your customers are saying. They like this about this product, they hate this about this product, and you get to know a lot of data. You can join groups which we have discussed. Like, this is everything same which we have discussed in the previous slide, but it's more in depth, and you can take a screenshot if you want. Join relevant communities to observe conversations, forums, explore niche platforms for specific pain points. You of course know this. That's the best way to do research, and I want you to take some time after this lecture and do the research on social media for your business. Sometimes the best ideas for lead magnets come from gaps in the market. This means looking at what your competitors are offering and finding what they are missing. Analyze your competitors, study their offerings. I'm saying again and again, study your competitor. You are going to get everything about your business. If you are competing with, let's say, a very hypothetical example, Apple. Okay, if you are competing with Apple, then what you need to see what people are complaining about Apple, and you need to fill that gap. Well, it's very rare to find it, but because it's Apple. But in your case, it's not going to be Apple most likely. If it's Apple and you are watching my course, then I'm grateful to have you on my course. But you are not, of course, competing with Apple. Now, with that being said, you need to analyze your competitors, everything, their strength and their weakness, their reviews on Google, on social media, their videos, their offers, their website, their landing page, their lead magnets, ads, and everything. And this tells you everything about your customers. That's how you get to know everything about your customer. You can leverage customer feedback, their reviews, FAQs, support tickets, surveys, all sorts of medium of customer feedback, and you can leverage them. If you're just starting out, this may not be much helpful because you're not getting much customer feedback. But I would say get as much feedback as possible from your customers. It's gonna be way valuable for you later on. So start asking your customers about feedback and just collect all the data, store it, and analyze the data. Understanding that not all members of your audience are the same is crucial. Audience segmentation helps tailor your lead magnets to meet the needs of different groups. Segmenting allows you to create targeted lead magnets for each group and hence increasing the chances of conversion. For example, a general e-commerce business might create lead magnets for two segments, one for beginners and one for experienced sellers. So you also do this. Start with broad categories like age, gender, location, income levels, interest, and gradually refine your groups based on feedback. You can segment your audience on the base of a lot of things: demographic, psychographic, behavior, and as much as you can get to know about your audience segments, the better it is. So I would say collect as much data as possible and use a CRM to store all the data effectively. Use Excel or whatever, but CRM is good to store your data and segment it. So use a good CRM and segment your audience data. Crafting buyers' personas. Buyers' personas are semi-fictional representations of your ideal customers. These are key to understanding what your audience truly wants. You can create detailed personas that include demographic info, job roles, challenges, and goals. In short, this is your target buyer, and it's like detailed information, a detailed note on your target buyer, a dummy name, job title, demographics, professional and personal aspirations, pain points and obstacles faced. They're everything that you know till yet, all the steps we have done previously. Now you know that what your ideal buyer looks like, and you create their persona, everything about them, and for one specific buyer. If possible, then keep it as detailed as you can. Here are some essential research tools which you can use. You can use Google Analytics for website insights, and this will help you in user behavior tracking. You can use Facebook Insights, which is going to help you in social media analytics and give you audience demographics, what type of people are going to watch your content, and not just Facebook Insights, whichever social media platform you're using. SurveyMonkey, you can use this for online service or even Google Opinions, and you can have their customizable templates. I do not recommending running paid surveys to everyone, but if you are on a very high ticket and you do not have any competition and you need the surveys, you need the data, then do this. Now that you have all these insights, it's time to translate them into actionable lead magnet ideas. For example, if your research shows that your audience struggles with time management, you might create a free time management planner or a time blocking template. Rank your ideas to see which one have the highest potential. You analyze the data, you brainstorm the solutions, you prioritize your ideas, and you develop your prototype. This was how you get to know which lead magnets works the best for your target customers. You have all the data, you have all the idea about the lead magnets from the previous lecture, and now you know what lead magnets suits your business the best. See you in the next lecture. Till then, keep thriving.